apparently they're still for routine. The mother just said, oh my god, and the baby probably fell out of the crib. Expired as of May 2020 and a 2012 BMW.
First and last name, please.
Giovanni Brunicini.
How do you spell your first and last name?
Giovanni Brunacini.
And what happened today, man?
So I was just visiting my buddy down at a Starbucks. We were just talking. We heard shots. I knew that it was gunfire, so I grabbed my med bag and I was ducking and diving through the cars to get as close as I could, just in case there was going to be more, but there wasn't. I started getting closer. I saw he was on the floor and everybody was kind of just on the sidelines over here, not really helping him out. And I had my med bag, so I sprinted up to him. He had 2 gunshot wounds in his lower left side of his abdomen. So I basically just took gauze and I applied pressure. I tried to stuff, but the cavity wound wasn't large enough for me to actually start stuffing. So I just applied pressure, and then he also had a broken arm, but I wanted to get to the massive hemorrhaging first, and because he would have bled out from that before. So I did that, and as I was applying pressure, we were just doing sweeps, making sure that he wasn't hit anywhere else. He got swiped on the back, just got skinned, and then he also got shot in the arm, broke his arm. So once police officers came, I told them to apply pressure on that combat gauze that I had on him, and then from there I moved to his forearm that was wasn't lacerated, but it was hanging. Definitely everything there was shattered. So I took a splint, a SAM splint, and I wrapped it around and tried to secure it as much as I could so he would be in not a lot of pain as he was. He was hurting real bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is not something that you expect,
Yeah.
Coming shopping. Like, how did you feel like when you saw this?
I mean, honestly, I had experience. I knew it was shots, and I knew that someone could be hurt. So the first thing I was thinking was, when I hear fire, the first thing I go is running with my med bag. So it translated over to here. I wasn't really thinking anything, but somebody's hit. I gotta help them.
Can you just give me a quick little description, like what the scene looked like? Was it like people running or scared?
So when I got to the scene, there was just a whole bunch of people here just standing. A couple people just standing around him. They didn't really know what to do. They were all just I don't know if they were on their phones. I wasn't really looking. I was just I was looking at the my patient, making sure that he was good, and just started going to work. So I didn't really take in my surroundings. I was just focused.
Man, thank you for your, for helping out. What experience do you have?
I'm a United States Marine. I'm a combat lifesaver. I had a combat deployment to Iraq, Baghdad Embassy compound. Basically there I was a CLS Marine, so I was a combat lifesaver. So I had prior training this, knowing what to do when you see gunshots or any injuries. And that was my med bag that I used over there. It's right over there on the floor. But it had basically everything I needed for any type of injury that I came across.
So this guy's pretty lucky that you were around.
Yeah, the officer said that if it wasn't for me, he probably wouldn't have lived. He'd saved his life, so I'm just really glad that I got to help him.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Was he saying who he got shot by or anything, or he wasn't talking? Or?
So when we got up to him, he had an airway. He was conscious, but he was just writhing in pain. He was hurt real bad. But I had somebody. I was like, hey, talk to him. Make sure he keeps talking. Just have him say something. We got his name out. His name was Robert, I think, Robert. And the officers were asking who shot him, but he was in too much pain. I know he was hurting, so he couldn't really speak too much.
Well, man, I appreciate your help, and yeah, man, thank you. Appreciate it.